Recently, a subscriber reached out to me and requested that I do a video exclusively on Batman. So today, I'm dedicating this entire video to the topic of my absolute favorite superhero of all time, Batman. Specifically, a Batman comic book haul. Greetings, comic book geeks. I'm Dante D, and welcome to the channel where we talk about comic books and other geek stuff. If you haven't already subscribed, please do for new videos posted weekly on topics related to geek culture. So it's that time of year again where I go on a comic book buying frenzy, and my comic book buying frenzy has ended. I'm going to be doing a couple haul videos over the next couple weeks. There are just too many books to put into one video, so I kind of wanted to split them up. There are a whack of Batman books, so I decided to put all of them into one video specifically dedicated to the Caped Crusader. So let's just get right into this list with our first book here. We have Batman Annual number 14 with a beautiful Two-Face cover. The only thing significant about this book is that it retells the origin of Harvey Two-Face. Batman Annual number 15. Nothing really too spectacular about this book, but it does have a really cool cover. Check it out. Batman Annual number 16 with a really stunning Joker cover. I absolutely love this Joker cover. I can't wait to read this book here. Check it out. Oh, and I'm just noticing here on the back here, we have the Danny DeVito Penguin. I absolutely love the Danny DeVito Penguin. I swear he's my absolute favorite rendition of the Penguin. I think he's probably one of my favorite villains from all the Batman movies ever made. He just did such a great job. Next up, we have a pretty cool key issue here. This is Batman number 234, and this is the first modern appearance of Harvey Two-Face, and I have two of them, which I'm really excited about. I've been looking for this book forever, and I'm really happy to have found it. It's just such a cool cover. The cover here is done by Neil Adams. It's just super awesome. I absolutely love this book. I'm so happy to have it in my collection. Batman number 252. There's nothing too special about this book here. Just a filler issue here. Batman number 300, another filler issue here. Next up, we have another key Batman issue. This is Batman number 307. This is the first appearance of Lucius Fox, who is a character that's becoming increasingly popular. Morgan Freeman, who played Lucius Fox in the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. And now we also have Lucius Fox in the Gotham TV show, so really cool here. Now, if you're ever planning to get this book at some point in the future, keep in mind there are two editions of this book. You have the regular DC edition here, but then there's also the Whitman edition here, which is more scarce, lower print run. The Whitman books are books that were sold kind of in packages in grocery stores and drugstores back in the day. I don't know if you were around. I wasn't around, but from what I read, back in the day, Whitman had the rights to a lot of different comic book characters, and they published them and sold them all bagged together in grocery stores and drugstores. Do you remember buying comic books in bulk like that? Let me know. Batman number 310. Batman number 316, and according to the Overstreet comic book price guide, this is the return of Robin. I didn't even know he really went anywhere, but again, I haven't really read this yet, so I guess I'll find out. Batman number 318, and according to the Overstreet comic book price guide, this is the first appearance of Firebug. Batman number 320. Batman number 323. This is the first meeting between Catwoman and Catman. Batman number 328. Batman number 331. This is the first appearance of the Electrocutioner, who makes an appearance in the Batman Arkham games. Batman number 336. And next up is the book that I have been looking for forever, probably since I started collecting comic books, but up until recently it's been super unattainable, and that is Batman number 357, which is the first appearance of Jason Todd and also considered to be the first appearance of Killer Croc. I'm so happy to have this book. In recent years, it's just been kind of unattainable, especially since Croc made an appearance in the Suicide Squad movie. I cannot tell you, I got a great deal on this book. I cannot tell you how happy I am to have been able to add this to my collection, and I cannot wait to read it. Batman number 358. This is the first Killer Croc cover with his face covered. I actually already have this book, but it came in a lot with Batman 357, so it looks like I just ended up getting another copy of this, which I have to say I'm not really upset about. Next up, another book that I am super happy to have, and that is Batman number 359. This is the first Killer Croc cover with his face exposed. This is absolutely awesome. I absolutely love this cover, and I'm so happy to have it. Batman number 379. Batman number 384 with a very cool Calendar Man cover. Batman number 385. Next up, another Batman key issue that I'm super happy to have found, and that is Batman number 386. This is the first appearance of Black Mask. So happy to have found this. This is such a great book. I've been looking for this one for a long time too. Batman number 387. This continues the Black Mask story. Batman number 388. Batman 389. Batman 390. Nothing significant about this book, just another filler here. Batman 391. Batman 399 with a very cool cover with an axe and what looks to be some sort of shrunken head there. Kind of reminiscent of that infamous Crime Suspense Stories cover from the 1950s, which stirred up a lot of controversy. Batman 462. Batman 463. Batman's 464. According to the Overstreet comic book price guide, this is the last solo Batman story. Didn't really know what they meant by that, but in Batman 465, Robin's back, and in the Overstreet price guide, they say that Robin returns in this one, and you can see here it says Batman with Robin at the top. This next book is a lesser known key issue. This is Batman 475, which is the first appearance of Renee Montoya, and I absolutely love this cover. This is such a cool cover. Batman 490, this is a really cool book. I didn't even know this one actually existed. This is the issue in which the Riddler ends up on Bane's Venom. As you can see here, he's really kind of buff and jacked, and he's really giving Batman a challenge. Next up, we have Detective Comics number 523, which I was a little confused when I looked this up in the Overstreet comic book price guide because they say that this issue is the first cameo Killer Croc. Again, I haven't read these, so I don't really know which cameo and which appearance came first, but they say this is the first cameo appearance of Killer Croc. So what does that make 357? If you know a little bit more about Killer Croc's publication history than I do, please let me know in the comments. Detective Comics 524, which according to the price guide is the second cameo appearance of Jason Todd, or the second appearance of Jason Todd. And last, we have Detective Comics 525, which is the third appearance of Jason Todd with a very cool Killer Croc cover. I absolutely love this cover. It's super cool. So that about does it for our Batman comic book haul. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed seeing all the books that were in this comic book haul. Until next time, this is Dante D signing off. Ciao.